What is up, my dealers? Happy Friday to you. This is Joe I at Beyond Creative. Hope you're doing well. I wanted to just do this quick raw video for you to touch upon an important subject, which is why it's so important to segment the living crap out of your email list. Okay, there's a few reasons why, and you're gonna like them. Segmented list, okay, email list will perform better, right? That's your number one priority when you're sending out emails. You want it to perform well. Reason number two, well-segmented lists are going to cost you a lot less money. Now, for those of you that are like, what do you mean segmenting email list? Okay, I'll explain. Segmenting your email list is essentially breaking them down by interests. It's really the simplest way to put it, okay? Now, why is breaking it down by interest going to achieve those two things I mentioned that are so important? Few reasons why, 5 of them to be exact. You're gonna get a better open ratio, okay? Your open rate's gonna go up, that's important. Your email's not gonna really do anything if people don't open it and don't read it. So the priority is gonna be that it has a good open rate. If it's more relevant to people, open rate is gonna be helped. Now, number 2 is really what's gonna be affected mostly by being relevant. Open rate is affected somewhat, not as much as click-through ratio, okay? That's reason number 2. You're gonna get a better click-through ratio. Click-through is where it's at with regards to email, right? You want somebody to take action, that's why you're sending the email in the first place. If it's more relevant to them, then they're gonna take more action on the email you're sending them. Number 3, very, very important, you get a much lower unsubscribe rate when your email lists are segmented well. Why is that important? Well, here's that reason I told you about, that it's less costly to you. It's more cost effective for less people to unsubscribe. You're spending a lot of money either running Facebook ads to capture leads, capture these emails, or maybe having your team go out and participate in trade shows, boat shows, whatever the case may be, local happenings and gatherings in within your area. And most of these have a cost associated just to be a displaying vendor. There's a cost involved in paying your employees to go, hauling your bikes or your units out there. I mean, you name it, right? So when you get there, you collect email addresses, and then to send out an email that's not segmented well, it's costly. You're losing money every time somebody hits that unsubscribe button. Reason number 4 is that it's just a much better user experience. If you're sending me something that really speaks to me, right, I'm gonna be more fond of you, and that's really where it's at. Which brings me to point number 5, which is overall just a lot better for your brand. The general feeling from your customers about your brand is going to be much better. They're going to get that pleasant, warm, fuzzy feeling from you if you're giving them stuff that's relevant to them. If you're sending a boat, a customer that bought an $80,000 boat, an email about generators, it doesn't really ring well with them. They're going to be annoyed by it. And I know a lot of people will fight me on that, and they'll say, well, you got to cast a wide net, but not really. You really want to make it about the user. You want to make it about what they want. Remember, they're getting bombarded left and right all the time. If you make it about them, and I guarantee you, your results are going to be much, much better. So that's my tip for today. Enjoy your Friday.